Next speaker, or the first individual speaker is Mr. Higgins.
Thank you, President. And my colleague Brian Simpson has raised very important questions, and I have to say that I am completely unhappy with the answer that we've received from the Commissioner, that she's not happy or prepared to do anything in relation to implementing new things.
Colleague Brian Simpson for raising this, because the situation is, if you look at the statistics, things are actually getting worse. Approximately 50% of the world's shipping tonnage carry non-toxic substance as bulk goods. There has been a rapid increase in the worldwide container ship fleet, which has grown by 140% from 32.6% to 78.3 million gross tonnes since 1994, and the problem needs to be regulated. There is also the situation in relation to increased speed, because these carriers containing containers now travel at a much faster speed than what we know as the bulk carriers. They are now travelling at speeds of 27 knots, which is a huge speed in terms of the possibility of crashes or impact collisions and so on. So there is a huge problem there as well. Then we have the problem in relation to the actual age of the fleets themselves. When you actually look at the age of the fleets carrying containers, the bulk of them are in the category of 19 to 24 years old, which means from the point of view of the actual structural defects there is a major problem. So what we need is, Commissioner, we need a legislative initiative. We cannot allow a laissez-faire attitude. And what we need also is a strict liability convention, so that ships travelling through EU waters will automatically have to foot the bill for non-chemical toxic releases into the sea due to the loss of containers. What I am saying in essence is that what we need is action, because the situation is getting progressively worse. And as Mr. Simpson has pointed out, what we are talking about in the bulk of cases in terms of accidents are human error, in terms of the way they are tied down, dealt with and so on. So we really need to take the shipping companies on. Thank you, President.
Thank you very much. Next speaker, Ms. Ayala, for 1.5 minutes.
Thank you very much, President. In November this year, it will be 8 years since Prestige, with 100,000 tonnes of crude oil